72 hours away from making history. It's crazy. On my way up here, you know, had a buddy, like, dude, we talked about this whenever we were, you know, little kids, fishing the Classic, and, you know, now you're doing it. It's crazy.
You know, that's what gets me going in the mornings. My wife and my two boys, and you know, my mom and dad and my grandparents, they've all stood behind me through this journey. And at this point in my career and this point in my life, I'm doing it for them. And I think when you're doing it for somebody else and not yourself, that's what makes you dangerous.
Bassmaster Classic right there, dude. It's just like anything. Nobody's gonna give it to you. You want it, you gotta earn it. And I busted my ass to earn it. So, oh, God dang it.
Living the dream.
Something like that. Yeah, living a dream.
Day one of practice, the Bassmaster Classic. It's cold, but I'm not cold.
I guess I gotta do something in this. Alright. Let's put this thing in the water. Oh, cold. Yeah.
It ain't even that cold.
It's cold as a witch's tit in a brass broth, which is cold. I don't know how cold that is, but it's cold. Day 2, practice for the Bassmaster Classic. It's still cold. It's very cold. Not many bites yesterday. It's kind of weird how tough it was. But it's supposed to warm up, you know, as we go. So I expect it to get a little bit better. There's like 5 different tournaments out here today, and there's going to be another couple tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. But I don't know. We can move to the other end of the lake to see if it didn't suck as bad up here.
Yeah, this derby's a little bit different in that we started practice a week before our first day of the event, so you really just can't get discouraged when you're not getting a ton of bites, and you just kind of got to go into it with the mindset that things are going to develop. We're going to have some warmer water come tournament time. The weather's going to shape up to our advantage, and I think one thing that's working against us is the water dropped about a foot yesterday, so these fish are wanting to be shallow. They're wanting to spawn. They're wanting to think about getting up here in this shallow grass, and when the water's dropping that fast on them, it puts them in a negative mood. I think that was the reason for our lack of bites. So it's definitely going to shape up to be a good event. It's the Bassmaster Classic. Everybody's going to catch them, so it's going to be a fun one. Gosh, when they decide to bite it, they eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little one. Wrapping up the third day of pre-practice for the Classic. It's Sunday. We start the tournament on Friday. We still got one official practice day on Wednesday, but to say I'm a little bit dejected is an understatement. I'm clueless right now. It's definitely not the Guntersville that I remember, that I'm used to. I fished this place for several years now, and I've never seen it like this. You know, I started down the lower end of the lake, and it was really low down there, I thought. I fished around, fished the mid-lake, and then today I put in up here up the lake and run all the way up to as far as Mud Creek, and it seems like it's flooded up there. So, you know, the TBA is doing some funny things with the river right now, because there's so much water north of here, and they're trying to move it through, and I've just never seen it be so high at the upper end and so low at the lower end. So who knows how this thing's going to shake out. I haven't got enough bites to even give me a clue as what I need to do. So the one thing that I do know is it just seems like this mid-lake area, the water seems to be stable and right. When I say that, I mean it's not high and it's not low. So knowing that, I think that's how I'm going to spend my official practice day. I'm going to stay in between, say, Seabold and Roseberry Creek here, or BB Comer, and that's where I'm going to spend my practice day and see if I can figure something out there. But it's definitely not the feeling you want wrapping up practice for the Classic, but hey, who knows? Anything can happen.
Yeah. That's it.
Nothing. I'm ready.
So we're here. It's Wednesday, Bassmaster Classic week. It is the official practice day. So this day will be just like the tournaments. We'll blast off in order as we're going to go out the first day, and then we have to all be in at I think 3 o'clock or 3:15. And so it'll be just like a dry run of the tournament, and then we'll get in, got Night of Champions, and get some tackle ready for the Derby. Drew Benton River Brim.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Drew Benton signature.
Yeah. Go catch him, old son.
No, let's go find them. We
Oh,
want
right.
to catch them today.
Alright.
We want to catch them
Alright.
Friday.
Check. All right, guys, head on this way.
Practice is over for the Classic here. It's been all over the board. I got, very few bites in the first 3 days, but this is an event that is unique. We start practice a week in advance, so I'm actually kind of happy. I didn't get it a lot figured out then, and today stumbled on something I feel like is pretty special. I didn't pull on a bunch of them, but I'm excited to go fishing. I'll tell you that. It's been a grind out there for me, and to put something together to give me a little bit of confidence for this event is just huge. Again, I'm just excited to go fishing and see what I can land on, so stay tuned.
Classic, you don't leave that back.
She is not happy about her job.
No, she hates it.
Oh, he stole it!
Get down the range.
Bassmaster Classic.
Day one of the Bassmaster Classic, man. This is what we worked all year for. We put in all the work, all the effort. That's all done. Now it's time to go out there and execute. As you can tell, we're going to have different conditions than we had in practice. It's going to be post front, not a cloud in the sky, wind blowing about 25, but it's still the Bassmaster Classic. Somebody's going to catch them, so we're going to go up and get after them. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Wake up, Bass Live. Wake up.
Freaking lemon, bro. A hard-earned one, too.
makes it so special and so huge. It's not just any bass fishing tournament. It's the biggest event in fishing. It's just something special. You just can't describe it unless you're part of it.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 50th Bassmaster Classic, the Academy Sports and Outdoors Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hook. One more time, are you ready? Let's get ready to
Fish college and you know, fish the nation all the way through there, and you know, all the way to the opens and the elites, and to make it here is, I mean, honestly, I'm just a kid from Quincy, Florida that is living out everybody's dreams. That's great.